SEC, the Mississippi State Bulldogs, taking on a team from the playoff a year ago, the Oklahoma Sooners. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. State ready to kick off to get this game started. And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So the Oklahoma Sooners offense will take the field first. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, Dave.
Yeah, it was a great week, and watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick, the ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will, a really nice day, and I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see some new schemes in the pass game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
The Sooners with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Shotgun snap on third down. Caught near the sticks. It's Gay. Ridden out of bounds at the 45. A big play for this offense. And the Sooners have their offense in high gear. Wants to throw on first down. Gets it out quickly. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Sooners can really attack on this second and short. Caught near the sticks. It's moved. He'll be pushed out of bounds at about the 33-yard line. From the 33, it's 1st and 10. Gets the back moving. Wants to throw again. Got his man. He's brought down, but what a play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line.
This is a receiver who's so dangerous once he has the football in his hands. That's a simple slant pass, but after he catches it, he's able to work in the middle of the field, finds the open green, and get the first down.
Looking downfield on first down. There's the pressure. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Second down, they'll go to the air. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming.
Well, on the opening drive of the game, establishing a rhythm and a cadence offensively is really, really important. They've done some good things on this first drive to put them in this situation. Obviously, you just threw an incompletion on second down. They're likely going to throw it again here right now. Quarterback has just got to settle in. Timing is important. Get rid of the ball on time. Trust your read and execute this passing play if you're throwing.
And so on their opening drive of the game, they want to stay on the field, and the offense will go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Got it! Into the end zone! Touchdown, Oklahoma! The Sooner Scooter doesn't have a tight turning radius, but it can rev up the Oklahoma crowd, David.
Man, get them started, get them going early, test the limits, get in the end zone, get these people going bananas, just safely. You know, go bananas, go crazy, but, you know, don't do too much and don't, you know, fall over in your seats.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Mississippi State's offense will try to get something started with their first possession. Last week was a tape they'd rather just put right in the dumpster and forget about it. David, how does a guy bounce back from a game like the one he had last?
Well, hopefully he burned that tape because that was not pretty. That was not what they're wanting to do, man. Just turning the football over, not enough productive plays. And so how do you bounce back? How do you get started in this football game? Jesse, make it easy. Get him in a rhythm. Don't make it very complicated. Don't give him a chance to turn it over again. You don't need to put this losing streak to another digit in the column.
Yeah, I agree. I think there was two big things. I think, one, he was just pressing. He was trying to force the big play to happen when there were other completions to be had. So he's just got to do a better job being patient. And I think the guys around him also have to step up as well. They need to run the football.
Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. Oh, and he gets it back. A fortunate turn of events. Mississippi State right back to the line. Second down, he'll throw it. Almost had the completion, just missed it. The Sooner fans booming, a cacophony of noise at the Palace on the Prairie on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense, it brings up a 4th down. Mississippi State will roll out the punt unit. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. Fair catch will be made just inside his own 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 9. So Oklahoma has it again, and here comes the offense. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
And welcome to modern college football. That's what it is. Spread you out. Playmakers make quick decisions and really put defenses in a difficult situation.
Looking for a chunk play on 2nd and short. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down. The Sooners are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They're going to try to throw for it on 3rd down. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there.
Well, after giving up that touchdown on the opening drive, they had a little bit of a come-to-Jesus with their defensive coordinator on the sideline. I don't know what he said, but he, I think, just invoked the fear of God into this defense because this 3-and-out has been sensational, dominant. This is the way they've got to play moving forward.
Desperately wanted to convert on 4th down, but couldn't do it. The inside handoff. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. The throw. Got his man on the right. Takes it all the way down to the 4 after making the grab, and they're set up. Now on 1st and goal, let's see what Mississippi State does. They'll try to get it in with the run. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Now on 2nd and goal. They send the tight end in motion. He'll do it himself. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Mississippi State.
Man, you've seen the evolution of the option. You've seen the evolution with scrambling quarterbacks that can run and be so dynamic and just so much to defend. The quarterback says, forget that. You defend everything, I'll take it myself. In for 6.
The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And as the ball makes its way into the end zone, it'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Here comes the Sooner offense back onto the field. We'll see if that failed 4th down in their own end last time, David, sort of curbed some of the aggressiveness.
Well, you hear about it all the time in football. Go for it. Be aggressive. The problem is when you get stopped, sometimes it puts you in a hole. And, Jesse, now the offense has to come out and respond.
They were really disappointed not getting that 1st down. You could see it on the sideline. So let's just see if that's kind of galvanized them a little bit here to go make a statement and get some points.
Starting a drive like that really builds confidence. 1st down from the 45. Rushes on him. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked 1 time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
Going for it all. Got it in stride at the 15. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Sooners.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge. And also the anticipation, the time. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place, trying to help their defense. To the air on 1st down. Pressure coming. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss. 4 wide out set, 2 on either side on 2nd and 10.
But how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to...
And down he goes back at the 3.
He has been terrorizing quarterbacks all year long. That now his 10th sack of the season. He's got speed. He's got power. He's going to play on Sundays. And he is not cooperating with this offense's game plan.
Picks up just a few before he's brought down. Not really willing to take a risk there on 3rd and long. So from his own end zone, the punt is away. He's got it. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the Oak. So here comes the Oklahoma offense. The early scripts have worked trying to add to this 14-7 lead. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he... down at the 42.
But when it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Quickly complete. And he steps out of bounds, and that's going to do it for the first quarter. We reached the quarter break with Oklahoma on top, and we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. Fourth down and 10, and barely a thought of kicking it. They'll go for it. Motion from the back. They're throwing for it on fourth down. He rifles one deep down the right side. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Oklahoma. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead.
And this receiver is on fire. He's got all the skills that you look for in a big-time target. That's already his second touchdown of the game.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here comes the Bulldog offense back onto the field. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to pay.
Just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
Pulls and fires complete. He'll have enough to give Mississippi. To first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He'll pull it on the read. Breaks into the open. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Mississippi State going up-tempo.
And that's a nice job by this QB. Great job. You show patience, right? Like, if they don't come take me, I'm going to keep running. That's how I go pick up another first down, move the sticks, and this offense can keep churning.
And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. Going to take a shot on second and short. Grab behind the line. It's Bannon. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. Trying to pick it up on the ground. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down. They've got it at the 40. Mississippi State to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wide receiver going in motion.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller on offense.
Wants to go up top on first down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Oh, they dial up on second, and a long way to go. Off play action. And the quarterback is toast back at the 35.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes the offense are hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
doesn't need to take the check down. Lets it fly deep downfield. It's broken up and almost intercepted on that shot to the end zone. It'll be 4th down. And here comes the field goal unit. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in the sea of noise. It doesn't always have to be pretty, and that one wasn't, but somehow he hooked it just into that left corner. That cuts into the deficit. It's now 21-10. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Now the Oklahoma offense will go back to work. He stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Looking to throw on 1st down. Gets rid of it. On target. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a 1st down at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wide receiver comes in motion. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got it in the middle. It's Andrews. Caught, and he's close to a 1st down on the nice pickup there. And the Sooners in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Quarterback making adjustments. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
Man, this offense, they gotta find something. They gotta get in a rhythm somehow. So far, no success, not protecting the quarterback. Really, the only good thing I can say so far is they haven't turned it.
Turning it on! Oh, he got loose! 10! And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Sooners! They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here in this Week 11 performance.
Huge play. It's so nice to have guys that can create these explosive plays like this. You hand it to him, he can do the rest. Look at the speed, look at the elusiveness, get into the end zone. Nice run.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Mississippi State offense, ready to attack. They're down 28-10, and I don't think it's exaggerating to say their chance of winning this football game probably rides on this drive. Quick spin on the run. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a 1st down. Oh, and here they go again. 1st down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Let's take just a minute and talk about Mississippi State. Good pickup on the recruiting trail last week. 3-star offensive lineman gives them a verbal, and this is the type of talent they need to get into the program and then develop.
Yeah, and this really was more of an emotional decision, I think, for him as well. He's been a fan of this program ever since he was a young boy, and now he's getting a chance to live out his dreams. As a 3-star, he had opportunities to go elsewhere, to play in better conferences against better...
He lofts it high and deep down the left side. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. So Mississippi State will have to punt this one away. Looks it all the way in, and now turns his attention upfield. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Trying to seal the edge on the right. There he goes. The 40. The 20. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma. And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up 35-10.
Man, I am a great play caller when I can hand it to guys like that. And he can go that far to the house, create big plays, showed you a little bit of vision, showed you a little bit of burners. When you kicked it in gear and got the long touchdown.
The Mississippi State offense headed back to the field to go to work. These guys have taken some body blows in the first half, but now a chance to do something to feel a little better going into halftime.
Reese, they got to respond now. They got to put points on the board right here, cut into this deficit, create a little bit of momentum, because this one's going to get out of hand otherwise.
Yeah, there are a lot of offenses out there that might just say, okay, let's just regroup and figure it out. This offense doesn't have time to do that. They've got to be aggressive. They've got to throw it downfield. They've got to score points.
And the Bulldogs come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. On 3rd and short, they'll try to convert through the air. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. Mississippi State will roll out the punt unit. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Makes the catch, wants to make a move upfield. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. Here comes the Oklahoma offense. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Finds a man on the left. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds. Mark it at the 47-yard line, and this up. Going to work. That last play is what you call a drive starter. They're out to the 47. It's 1st down. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Touchdown Sooner. He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
And man, the defense really needed to stop there. They needed to create some momentum, get the ball back to the offense before the half. But the offense does their job, and they continue to pile on, continue to create momentum. There's going to have to be some questions answered at half with this squad because it's been a struggle in the first half.
So they got the touchdown, now going to put it in the hands of their defense to finish off this half. And he'll bring it back. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. Here comes the Bulldog offense back onto the field. This late in the half, you're behind. You'd love to create something before the break to build momentum, Jesse.
But you've also had some miscues on offense, a big part of why you're losing the game right now. I'd take it into halftime, make my adjustments, and come out ready in the second half.
Yeah, I'm going to take it into halftime too, Paul. But I'm trying to put some points up right here. Be aggressive, set the tone, be like, hey, listen, this is what you're going to get in the second half, so find something really quickly you can go to.
He'll take the deep shot. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
You don't get a lot of chances like that in games, guys. Take shots downfield, and when you get open, you got to finish the play. The wideout's going to wish he had that one back.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Finds his man. It's Berry. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They'll move the wide receiver. The give out of the gun.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Mississippi State right back to the line. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. He's knocked down just short of the 30 at the 29-yard line. It brings up 4th down. The defense calls the timeout, their second of the day, as they try to get their act together. Kick is in the air. Just needs a crack to get a return. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Wants to throw on 1st down. Quarterback on the move, still looking. On the run deep down the right side. Pass falls incomplete, and there are still 3 seconds left.
This is going to be a tough situation for the offense here. Late in the first half, they're trying to find a way to generate some points before going into the locker room, but the defense is ready for...
He lobs one high down the left side. And it's an incomplete pass on the deep shot, but the flag is down. Let's check the call.
Pass interference. Offense.
So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update. The Sooners will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Trying to set the tone with the run. This defensive front just ran free in the backfield. He'll lose 3. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. On the run, it's Berry. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Backing up on the first 2 plays. Now to try to throw it in drive on 3rd down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. So Mississippi State will have to punt this one away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. Guys, we'll get another look at this Oklahoma offense. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete. So now it's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. And they can't connect, but the flag flies, and I think this is going to be pass interference.
Pass interference. Defense.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referees caught it.
Looking downfield on 1st down. Throws to the back. This time it's complete. Across the 25, he's got room. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Oklahoma!
And this offense is clear. We're not done. We got the lead, but we're going to come out in the second half, and we're going to be explosive, create some big plays, and they do. On the first drive, setting the tone, saying we are going absolutely nowhere.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Mississippi State offense, ready to attack. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. To the air on 1st down. Quick strike complete. At the 45 on its way. Right down the boulevard. Ripping off a huge chunk of yardage, and he's got it just outside the 10 at the 11. Explosive plays are great, but you got to finish the deal. 1st and 10 in the red zone. Quick release by the QB. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Back to pass. Hauls it in. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. And he will take it in. Touchdown, Mississippi State. They'll try to tack one more on their score.
And in that goal line situation, awesome job by the tight end winning his one-on-one battle, making an easy target for his QB.
Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. That ball scoots through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. The Sooner offense returns to the field. They'll go back to work with a sizable margin still up there on the scoreboard. Going right to work up top. Quickly to the tight end. And an absolutely fearless tackle, giving up size, still got him on the turf. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. It's complete on the right side. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. The Sooners are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. He'll throw on 3rd down. He spins that thing down the middle. Makes the grab on the right. Running free. Touchdown Sooners. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
A pair of top 15 teams throwing haymakers today. Let's show you the very latest. Penn State has the lead right now inside Beaver Stadium, but it hasn't come easy. They're in a tight one. They're up by a field goal over Ohio State. It's an outcome that, if it holds, will have Big Ten fans buzzing all week. Guys?
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going. He lets one fly deep. He's got it along the sideline. The junior making a clutch play and turning in a big catch. That kind of play will send a surge of energy through your offense. Now they've got it 1st and 10 inside the 40. Fires to the right. He's got it. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a 1st down. New set of downs after the completion. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Working that left side now. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. The Bulldogs with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. He'll keep it himself. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down. Gives it on the option. And they're able to get a 3rd down stop here. See if they go for it on 4th. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the 2nd time tonight. Never a doubt. Well, they got 3 back, but that's about all you can say about it. So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. Here he comes with the return. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Time for this Sooner offense to go back to work. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do.
Gonna take a shot. He's got it inside the 25. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma!
One of the things I love about this quarterback, David, is that he keeps his eyes downfield when he gets outside the pocket. He might have had an opportunity to take off running with that, but he knew he had an opportunity for an even bigger play. How about the run after the catch?
And that's great. You love that about the quarterbacks, but it's so frustrating when you got a guy that just breaks the contain of the pocket, breaks down your defense. Now you got to cover longer in the back end, and you can tell he comes free, he sees him, catches it, and walks right into the end zone.
starts a drive trying to go up top. They get him up rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
And how about the strong safety on that blitz? Great job timing it and also getting to the quarterback. Sometimes you're going to have to negotiate around tight ends and running backs, and that strong safety, he just beelined into the backfield.
They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. This is where you make the money on the drive. Ball at the 30, it's 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Pocket breaking down. Trying to buy a little time, and he cannot, but he does get it back closer to the line of scrimmage. Mississippi State will roll out the punt unit. They're going to mark this one at the 15. Here come the Sooners ready to go on offense. Boy, that last touchdown, the one-play quick strike score. Jesse, this offense hoping to keep that kind of explosiveness going.
And I don't know if they're going to get the same looks defensively because of just how explosive that play was, Reese. David, they may be seeing a little bit more off coverage on this drive and maybe some softer boxes to run into.
And when you make that kind of explosive play, you're going to put the defense on its heels. They're going to be a little bit more conservative. So this offensive approach now, maybe I don't have to go deep. I can go a little bit shorter and just make those easy plays underneath.
And works it to the 40-yard line. That'll be a first down.
A lot of smiles right now on this offense. They've got a big lead, and they're just having fun out there. They're still throwing the football. These receivers are still getting open. Pass protection is still great. This quarterback's thinking to himself, man, I'm going to be padding my stats here in the second half of this game because everything we're dialing up is working.
That one never had a chance. Incomplete. The timing on that throw and on the route was just convoluted and messed up from the beginning.
And you see quarterbacks and wide receivers in the offseason always working on timing and always working on throwing on air. But when you put a defense in front of them, now things start to speed up a little bit. A lot of times you'll see these little mistakes, and well, it looks like just they're not on the same page all the time.
And the Sooners are moving quickly down the field. Motion from the wideout. Wants to go up top on first down. Throws toward the end zone. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Give to the back. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. The Sooners come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. Finds a soft spot in the middle. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. They already have a comfortable lead up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. And he'll go out of bounds, and this aerial attack just continues to carve this defense into tiny slices. The Sooners getting set on 1st and 10. Sends it back in motion. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Unleashes one deep. Touchdown Sooners! Made the grab in the end zone for the score. That score pushes this out to a comfortable margin, and they are oh so close to a 10-game winning streak.
And it hasn't mattered what they've Offensively all game long, or who's been on the field, what personnel group has there been? They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the fourth quarter.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Mississippi State offense headed back to the field to go to work. Last time they had it, didn't pick up a first down. Let's see if they can put something together here. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Finds his man. It's Kelly. Gets it out to about the 35-yard line. That's where they'll mark him out of bounds in this offense trying to put something together. They'll snap it on first down from the 35. The pull and throw off the RPO. After the filthy move, he's got room. They'll ride him out of bounds after the good pickup spotted at the 25-yard line. And the Bulldogs, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Looking for the end zone. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one.
Hey, it's just been frustrating to watch the inconsistency of this guy at QB, man. You've got to be able to stay in rhythm in an offense and stay ahead of schedule. And he's had a moment, and he threw a touchdown pass, but more consistency, more finding the open guys, delivering it to them, and keeping this offense on schedule.
From here, it would just be a 30-yard field goal try. Let's see how aggressive they're going to be to try to pick up that first down. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking to scramble. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. The Bulldogs had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. Catch in the middle, it's McCreary. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. Boy, if that first down play was any indication, they might walk this thing in on 2nd and goal. Back to pass. Going for 6. Touchdown, Bulldog. Quick strike through the air for the score.
Well, it's good to finally see this offense have a little bit of success, because that has not been the case in this game. Nothing has gone their way. They keep shooting themselves in the foot. You know, guys, coaches are always trying to find things to build on, and this is at least something late in this game, scoring that touchdown that hopefully helps build their confidence the next time they take the field.
So Oklahoma has it again, and here comes the offense. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David. Oh, he's got some space. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with the first down. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. Oh, they're after him. Fires to the right. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on first down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of in the back end of this defense, so they're letting it fly.
Out of bounds at the 43-yard line after the huge pickup. They showed great trust in their quarterback right there, and why not? He's had an outstanding game.
Outstanding game, has taken care of the football. Now late in the game, you got the lead. That first down now tells me now it's time to start running the football, run the clock, get out of here with the day.
Well, nice job that time by the defense locking in. We've seen earlier in this drive this quarterback make some plays with his feet. That time, though, the defense was ready for it. They weren't able to sack it.
Oh, what a move! Continues to fight for yards. Wrestled out of bounds at the 12, and another productive play on this drive. On first down from the 13-yard line. The give, and tick, 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 tick. Touchdown, Oklahoma! And they take it in for 6 more points. That ought to be enough to make this lead insurmountable, and with it, they'll be a perfect 10-0.
And And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me, or I should get conservative. Because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
On the run from inside his own 5. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. Here comes the Bulldog offense back onto the field. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Caught in the backfield, it's Berry. That's a nice pickup to give them some breathing room, and they've got it out to the 27. They went up top to pick up the last first down. Let's see what they have here. Looking to throw on first down. Trying to get behind the defense. Makes the grab right down the middle. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36. They don't seem interested in inching the ball down the field. That big play sets them up. 1st and 10 from the 36. Under fire. That's caught. It's Berry. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. After that last completion, it's 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Bringing the heat. Can't find the man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. Now 3rd and long, and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. He's looking downfield to throw. Here comes the heat. And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack. So Mississippi State will have to punt this one away. Punt goes out of bounds, and a really nice job as they stick them deep in their own end. They'll mark it around the 10. Here comes the Sooner offense back onto the field. How about the way they attacked the last time they had the ball, mixing run and pass and winding up in the end zone, Jesse?
That's why recruiting is so important. They've got weapons at every skill position on the field. Any of these guys is dangerous if they touch the football. Let's see what they do on this drive, David.
And so, Palmer, I got to take away something. I can't let them have everything and have success. I got to be aggressive against the run or play for the pass. I can't give them everything.
Slithers into space. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Handoff from the shotgun. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Well, this is a defense that we know takes tons of pride stopping the run. That's where it all starts and ends with them, and you saw a great effort on that last play.
The sweet feet buy a little time. Finds the tight end. And they pick up just a few on that completion. 3rd down conversion's always a huge stat, and they've got a 3rd and long from the 27. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. Offense in the sumo set with the big boys. They'll run for it. Running to Green. Breaks into the open. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a 1st down at the 43.
And I think the biggest thing for this young man is we've seen him be so great all throughout the season. How do you finish? And how do you finish decides if you win that big trophy at the end of the year. He's in the Heisman running late in the season. I bet you he'll... touches today.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance. They'll send the back in motion. Right back up top on 2nd and 10. Nowhere close on that one. He got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Got his man downfield. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. And the Sooners come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Makes the catch. It's Potts. They'll make the stop, but that 1st down ought to ice it. They should be able to kneel this one out. The Sooners didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. They're working that left side. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
And they just keep piling on the points. We've seen in big moments in this game, they have been able to step up and deliver, particularly on offense. Very impressive performance.
And the extra point is good. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. He'll return it. That is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it out of the end zone, and he's knocked down at the 10. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Grabbed over the middle. It's buried. And it is a good idea to gang tackle. First guy couldn't get him. Second guy finally did. On 1st down from their own 22. It's a lost cause, but they keep fighting. Fires to the middle. Got his man. They make the stop, and the clock strikes 0, and that will do it for this one. Just complete and utter dominance in this one. Outplayed their opponent and took care of business.
Yeah, total domination in all 3 phases of the game. Offense, defense, and special teams. This team came ready to play, and man, it was pedal to the metal right from the opening kickoff.
And that's how you like it. Forget the close games, forget the heartbreakers, this play could decide it. Just frying pan meat face, ball game over.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David